See, LeBron James had a problem. There's this rapper named Kevin Gates that said a few things about LeBron and LeBron's wife. And to put it briefly, Kevin Gates pops up in a video and says, look, I don't like how LeBron James' wife, Savannah, her name's Savannah, by the way, be looking at LeBron sometimes. He said she should be looking at him like them white girls be looking at LeBron. If you've never seen this meme, there's this white girl that's staring at LeBron wildly. LeBron notices, LeBron starts laughing. And this kind of thing happens a lot. I don't know if Kendall's looking at LeBron in this picture, but there's a lot of pictures where folks are staring at LeBron. Hey, look, it's Bad Bunny. Kevin says, that's the look he want to see. That's the look LeBron's wife should be giving him. Now, something also pretty important to notice, Kevin Gates is known to say some pretty wild things. So much so that there's compilations of the wild things he says. One of them, one famous one being Kevin Gates saying he started a car battery with his bare hands. LeBron's people said, what did Kevin say about the king? We gotta tell LeBron. So they go over to LeBron. They say, LeBron. LeBron said, oh, King James. Okay, you may speak now. They said, oh, King James, look, I was scrolling through Instagram and Kevin Gates was talking crazy about you. LeBron said, when have I ever cared for folks talking crazy about me? And King James was speaking facts. Over the many years, LeBron has been heavily criticized. He usually does not respond to criticism. Matter of fact, like the only time he's responded is that event where he confronted Stephen A. Smith when Stephen A. was talking about LeBron's parenting. So we can deduce that LeBron does not like when people talk about his family. That's when he's gonna respond. They said, Bron, he was talking about Savannah. LeBron said, Savannah, Georgia? They said, nah, Savannah, your wife. LeBron said, why must the pedantry test me so? Somebody said, man, Bron, forget all, you just gotta tell that boy something. Everybody said, LeBron said, brash though it may be, my subject does speak facts. Give me my phone. So LeBron James makes a post showing him and his wife, and look how his wife, Savannah, looking at him, basically saying you don't have the full picture. LeBron and Savannah have been together for 25 years. Who knows how they're looking at each other on and off screen, because they're never on screen. Fun fact, Savannah James, you ain't never finna see her on no internet. You might see a video or two, but LeBron James and Savannah are famously very, very private as a couple. But LeBron James also adds in another statement. And here's where it starts to get wicked. LeBron James says, by the way, I don't concern myself with the rabble, the peasants, the serfs of the world. And just focus on my queen. They said, tell him, Bron, that's the king. That's what I'm telling. LeBron said, LeBron said, now, I have a playoff game to get to. Kevin Gates said, did he say peasant? So Kevin Gates makes a video saying, look, LeBron, you know I'm speaking facts. Kevin Gates also decides to pull up to LeBron James's playoff game with his partner, Brittany Renner, shirt half off, chain swinging. LeBron plays the playoff game and the two don't interact. And that's probably the end of the story. It's probably the last you're gonna hear of it. Pretty anticlimactic ending, but what do you want them to do? Throw hands in the middle of the basketball floor? It's done.